What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf Collective Football Random Checklist number 3 box break from BomberBreaks.com. Appreciate y'all jumping in. Let's get to it. We've got a checklist here of 330 names or spots. AJ Henning down to YA Tittle are some combos mixed in. 3 is always our base number. We rolled a 3. We're going to click it 6 times to mix up the spots. Utilize my page down here. 2. And after 6 clicks, that is 6 clicks from random.org. We've got Jackson Taylor at the bottom up to DJ Giddens. We'll copy that list and paste it in here to our blank sheet like so. All right, and then we'll look at our participants. Again, you got 22 names per spot from the checklist. So we've got Scott M times 2 to start the list, and then several Richard. Matt R is in, and Richard again. We got Scott and Bo, David C, David G, Tom, and then Scott M times 2 restarts the list. Let me just confirm that I got the right one. Number 3, yep, Scott to Scott, perfect. Apologies, just wanted to be 100%. All right, and we're going to go 3 off the camera, 6. Max clickage of 9 times. 330 names indeed. Going 9 clicks. In total, that is 5. 8, and the one that counts, click number 9. 9 times. Gives me Scott B at the bottom up to Scott M. We'll copy and paste that in like so. Let's grab a little formatting here. And we'll right click and sort the range by column D. I will copy and paste this into a blog post, which I'll provide the link in the chat. So we'll, quickly move up just for transparency. You can always pause on your list if you really incline. But again, you're going to have the full checklist coming to the chat in just a few moments. Very good. Copy, paste, visible, and save. From here, we go to the news and draw 3. There's the link for that post right there. We'll minimize that for a moment while we pick our boxes, and you guys can review it on your own. All right, 6 boxes remain. We need 3. How about box number 3? Anything but the 6. Deuces. And we'll go 8-sided die for this last one. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's the deuce. All right, it was just that 3. Fair enough. This will be collective number 4. It is on the site. We can rip it after those tri-star jerseys. If you guys are interested, jump in. $29.99, I believe, gets you in. 22 names. Live again tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. Eastern with our eBay breaks. Then we'll be doing BomberBreaks.com stuff. We got several basketball breaks getting close. Might have more of this collective for you. And we got the new release Wednesday Phoenix Football and Tribute Baseball both out. We got pre-sales up already for those if you're interested. Next eBay auction night is Tuesday for Wednesday night stream. So all kinds of possibilities to break with us here in the very near future. Closest breaks to fill in and do include this collective number 4, Prism Basketball Hobby 3-box filler, and Bowman Chrome University Delight full case filler. If we don't get them done tonight, those will be prime for tomorrow. All right, so hopefully you've had an opportunity to review your names. We will look up each card as we go. All right, we're good there. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can find. Let's start with Malachi Ziegler. Malachi Ziegler. 7 cards per box, 3 numbered hits, and then 4 autographs. First one is Malachi Ziegler, Orange Shimmer. This is 2 out of 10. Richard on the board first. Do have a ton of names in this one, so won't be surprised if I'm calling your name a lot in this. Ziegler to 10. Next up, it is Marcus Harris in the green. Marcus Harris, 5 out of 7. That's Richard as well. Here it's T.J. Finley. T.J. Finley in the black, press pass. That is 6 out of 6 on the Finley. Bows on the board. T.J. Finley to 6. Autograph time. Let's start with a Bryce Kurtz. Bryce Kurtz, Orange Shimmer auto. From Leaf Metal, 9 out of 10. Kurtz. Richard, you. Next up, it's going to be Nate Frazier. Press pass. Looks an awful lot like a Georgia Bulldog. Nate Frazier, 10 out of 20. Joe, that's you. Congrats, Joe. Nate Frazier, 10 out of 20. Next up, it's Penny Boone. Penny Boone purple. That is 5 out of 8. 5 out of 8 on the Penny. Scott, that is yours. Penny Boone to 8 for Scott. Next up, I've got Daniel Milky. Milk. Daniel Milk. Press pass black. Daniel C. Milk. 3 out of 6. Daniel Milky. Richard, you again. Daniel Melky to 6. All right, box number 2 starts out with an Andre Reed. Andre Reed, veteran Buffalo Bills man. The Reed is 5 out of 6. Scott M., yours. Next is Elijah Brown. Elijah Brown, 9 out of 20. Freshman for Stanford. Elijah Brown, David, that's yours. First card for you, David, on the board. 9 out of 20. Next, we've got Ashton Genty. Fire. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? That is gonna be the fun part of the draft. Where are all these rookies going? Ashton, they're 3 out of 8. Who wants a feature back? That might be, might be that guy. Who wants to pay a high draft pick for that? Scott, that is yours. Seems like, I feel like if you're Detroit, you're pretty happy with the value you're getting from Gibbs. I don't, I think it makes sense. Autograph time. It's Marcel Reed. Marcel Reed on the auto. That is 11 out of 20. David, yours. Marcel Reed autograph. Next up is Jacob De Jesus. $10 out of 20. Jacob is David. I have a little heater here. Another one for you. 10 out of 20. De Jesus autograph. Next, I've got Gage Larverdane. Gage Larverdane on the autograph in the green. $7 out of 7. Gage is Richard. Stacking them up. And a national champion quarterback from the Ohio State University, Will Howard Fields of Fury. Boom! Fun boom and a round out box number 2. OHIO's own Will Howard won a natty in the draft. Kind of in that second wave of quarterbacks, along with, like, you know, probably ranks a little bit behind, like, Dart. But, man, if he throws the ball like he did in the playoffs, he's a big man. He passes a lot of, a lot of the check marks. Will Howard, I know there's a lot of Browns fans that want us to take Will Howard real late, or, when we can, second, third round, see what happens. But a lucky person in this one, Scott M. Congrats, Scott. Fun one for you. Will Howard. Fire. Fields of Fury, 7 out of 10. Love it. Go Bucks. All right, up next, starting box 3, it is Jonte Cook II. Jonte Cook II. 13 out of 20. I don't know why I minimized that. 13 out of 20 on the Cook. Matt on the board. Next, we've got Caden Prather. Caden Prather blue. This is 18 out of 20. For David G. I've got Emmanuel Henderson. Emmanuel Henderson purple. 6 out of 8. Bama. Richard, yours. All right, last group of 4 autographs. Good luck, everybody. Let's start with a Tez Johnson. Tez Johnson. 5 out of 10. Scott B. Scott, that is yours. First one for you. Tez Johnson, 5 out of 10. Next up is Jace McClellan. The Atlanta Falcon rookie. Press pass black. Jace McClellan, 12 out of 20. Bo, that's yours. We've got Dwight Phillips Jr. Dwight Phillips Jr. 3 out of 6. Richard, yours. And last hit of the break is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. For the Miami Dolphins, it's Dan Marino. A 1 of 1 Dan Marino fire for someone. Let's see who gets the Dan Marino 1 of 1. You might know it's you already if you were looking at your list. It's Richard. The boom is yours. Congrats. Dan Marino 1 of 1. Pretty cool way to end the break there. Congrats, Richard. And to those who went boom, let's recap it for you. David G, you got the Caden Prather Blue Shimmer. Scott B, you got the Tez Johnson autograph. Scott M, you got the Will Howard Fields of Fury auto. Ashton Genty, Andre Reed, and Penny Boone. Joe Dubs, you got the Nate Frazier autograph. Bo, you had Jace McClellan autograph and TJ Finley numbered hit. David C, you got the Jacob De Jesus autograph, Marcel Reed auto, and Elijah Brown numbered hit. We had Matt R, you got the Jonte Cook numbered card, and Richard, good break for you, Richard. 1 of 1, Dan Marino. It is Dwight Phillips Jr. We had Emmanuel Henderson, Gage Larvadian, Daniel Melky, Bryce Kurtz, Marcus Harris, and Malachi Ziegler for you. Want to stop and save? We're going to take a look at some football jerseys from TriStar next.